The Super Glove is the tool to activate special abilities. Its engaged gesture technology gives you the power to unleash shockwaves.
Kids these days are always out and about, and we as parents need a reliable way to make sure our kids are safe at all times. Meet Doki Watch, the first ever smartwatch and wearable phone for kids that features GPS tracking and video calling.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, honey, you done with dance class?
Yep, we're gonna take the metro home.
Okay, honey, we'll be safe. I'll see you at home.
Doki Watch makes it easy for modern families to stay connected.
Do you wanna go to the skate park later? Okay. Let me call my mom.
Not all kids are ready for smartphones just yet. With Doki Watch, kids can make calls to a preset list of contacts on their family list.
Hey, Mom. Can I go to the skate park?
Sure, honey. Just be home in time for dinner.
Doki Watch uses advanced GPS, GSM, and Wi-Fi technology to help parents conveniently and accurately track their child's location. We also made Doki Watch fun by creating Doki Pet, a virtual pet that lives in your kid's smartwatch, which also acts as a fitness tracker.
Hey, dude, I'm at the skate park. You should totally come.
Doki Watch allows kids to send voice messages and emojis to their friends, enabling them to keep in touch in a fun and playful way. Bluetooth pairing gives kids the ability to add their friends to their contact list, and parents will always be in the loop. Emergencies, big and small, can pop up at any time. The SOS function allows kids to send immediate alerts to their parents, triggering continuous GPS tracking of their location and a live recording of surrounding sounds. Doki Watch gives parents the peace of mind they crave and kids the freedom to be kids. Doki, big solutions in one small device.
I'm Tommy, and this is someone really special. And very close to me, even though he's from far away, like the distance from here to the sky. Photon arrived from a faraway galaxy, but his amazing spaceship collided with an asteroid and ended up broken into pieces. Luckily, he managed to survive. We're trying to put it together, somehow, but for the time being, Photon is staying on Earth, and I have become his friend. I'm showing him what's what, how we live here. That's what friends are for. At first, he couldn't even move, and now he's running around like an adult. And he keeps developing. Whoops! An obstacle! We got that covered already. Photon quickly figured out that we, little people, love playing the most. Sometimes we like to make a mess, and we don't necessarily like cleaning up as much, and that there are other beings living with us. And by the way, he's really happy when he's able to help. How do we communicate? Programming, controlling, commands, and photonic language. Photon is a great companion when we play, and even better when we party. Thanks to him, I know that there are no black light bulbs. I keep working on these, and we're getting better. Photon is amazed by the amount of technology in our world. Now we're learning about it together, all of us, because you have to know that my friends got to befriend Photon as well. Sophie loves to light up his eyes and keeps dressing him up. Ethan keeps on wanting to take him everywhere, and Oliver to teach him new stuff. Even our kindergarten teacher says that Photon absorbs everything like a sponge, and that he's a smarty. It would be great if there were more of them. I feel that more photons are going to land on Earth really soon. Let's learn coding together. Support us on Kickstarter. meetphoton.com.
In video games, even virtual reality, you are merely a player in a world that is not your own. Supersuit lets you become you in a world limited only by your imagination. Forged from technology light years away, powered by the energy inside you. Get ready to dawn. The Supersuit. Supersuit is the world's first wearable gaming platform and uses new sci-fi technology to communicate suit to suit, so they work anywhere. The Super Vest is its power core. It lights up, makes sound, and has haptic feedback letting you feel when you get hit. The Super Glove is the tool to activate special abilities. Its engaged gesture technology gives you the power to unleash shockwaves, generate force fields, and much more. Inside every suit is a special super bot, which act as allies boosting your defense, zap your opponents, or be the goal of the game. Stocked full of a variety of games at launch, gives Super Suit the ability to be experienced single or multiplayer. Like in Super Suit's take on Capture the Flag, the suit's bots become goals sought after by opposing team members. And in its flagship strategy game, Robin Hood, players use the Super Suit's give and take features to steal resources from the rich team and give them to the poor team. With Super Suit, the more you play, the more powerful you become. Instead of leveling up a character, you level up, rewarding you with new powers and gestures as your abilities increase. And tracking those powers is done in the app, where you can monitor current level, compare scores and active minutes, and download new games. Inside Super Suit exists a new world of gaming. Get ready to unlock your potential. Get ready to don the Super Suit and live the game.
We started Anki while we were still in grad school at Carnegie Mellon.
We were all studying robotics, AI, machine learning, all these technologies.
And then we would just work the whole day on what became our first product. We started with Overdrive.
All robots in movies I can think of have a very interesting, well-defined personality. That's why we connect with them, and that's why we love them.
We've had this promise in science fiction of all the robots that could exist. In reality, what we have are robots that have been used for industrial, military, space, and research applications, but very rarely have these technologies reached consumers. There's been very few applications where a robot has really felt like a character that connects with humans around it. For that, you really need artificial intelligence and robotics. That's been the missing key.
We had developed enough of the technology and underlying infrastructure to really bring a character to life in the real world.
It brings together all of these backgrounds and areas of expertise that have never coexisted in one company.
Mechanical engineering, robotics, AI, computer vision to world-class animators, sound engineers, game designers. And that's where Cosmo comes in.
This is Cosmo. Cosmo.
Cosmo is a rambunctious little kid.
A little bit mischievous.
He's smart. A lot of robot in a very small package.
All the technology inside of Cosmo is really there for one reason, to bring the magic of a robotic character to life.
It's a very complex system and has 4 transmissions inside of it with probably 40 or 50 gears.
Each robot is made out of over 300 different parts.
There's the AI systems,
The robotics,
accelerometers,
the animation,
gyros,
the computer vision. We're running an extremely complicated artificial intelligence inside the robot, which needs to make thousands and thousands of decisions per second.
He's a mobile manipulator. He can drive around the world. He can see you. He can recognize you.
He looked up at me and his eyes went, whoa. And I was like, wow, he just recognized me.
It gives you goosebumps because you realize that this is a little character who actually understands who you are and what role you play in his world.
Figuring out the path to a unique personality it's an ongoing question.
I think we did about 40, 50 studies on just little nuances. Looking at the interface with the monitor, where the eyes are going to look at you, Cosmo moves the head and follows you. Every little detail has its special attention paid to it.
We literally have a rigged up version of Cosmo in Maya, where our animators can animate him using the exact same techniques that they would use for a digital character. Except the output isn't rendered, the output is actually Cosmo behaving in the real world. We've been looking for ways to make it either feel more organic, more imperfect, so that it feels more animated. Sound is a critical piece. It's the one dimension where we have full control, just like in a movie or a video game.
We're building his procedural voice system. We're doing all these things so that as you interact with Cosmo, he becomes his own thing.
One of the things that makes Cosmo so surprising and so lovable is that he defies your expectations.
We're creating something that really does feel like it's part of the family.
Those are the moments we usually don't share with machines or robots until now.
Cosmo is a pioneer for the ability to create characters and tell stories in the real world. With this technology, we can make additional characters with new capabilities, new personalities at a level that we've never seen before.